Jones. So this is Frederick Jones, everyone, and he is also an inventor. And guess what he invented? Oh, you know what? It's okay. We're going to talk about it. So Frederick Jones was born May 12th, 1893, and he was mostly raised by his dad, but he ran away at 11 years old and to fend for himself basically. And he went through like several jobs until eventually he landed at a good job for him, which was becoming a mechanic on a farm. And Frederick loved being a mechanic. Like, he would always read about it and he worked on it every single day. Like, he became extremely experienced with being a mechanic that he got his license at only 20 years old. And Frederick became so knowledgeable in this field that he was drafted in the US Army and he was quickly promoted to sergeant, becoming an electrician. While Frederick was in the army, he would like do a lot of things on his free time, like create things, invent things, put different ideas and things together. And one of the first things he came up with was this machine where he would have like pictures and put sounds together. So he combined the sound with the pictures to create a little story. So that was his first little machine. But that's not the main thing he's known for. A little bit later down the line, Frederick was hired by a businessman, and together they created this machine where you would put money in and you would get change back. And this was used at like box offices everywhere in movies. And that was the second thing he patented. But that's also not really what he's known for. In 1938, Frederick would begin designing this idea for a cooler that truckers would put in their cars and vehicles, and they would keep food in them, and it would keep the food cold enough to not perish. This same cooler would get designed, and it would grow extremely popular, and it would start getting used like everywhere in all types of cars, not just trucks. And because of this really cool invention, this gave Frederick the idea to become the founder of his own company. So he founded the U.S. Thermal Control Company, which grew extremely popular during World War II. Because they would use these products during the war, they would carry like organs, anything they needed to like aid people. They would also have food in them, of course. And that's what really made the company blow up. And that's what really made the company blow up as big as it did. In 1944, Frederick became the first black person to be elected into the American Society of Refrigerator Engineers. By this time, the U.S. Thermal Control, going by Thermo King now, was worth millions and millions of dollars, and Frederick remained the prominent leader of it up until his illness required him to eventually retire. And on February 21st, 1961, Frederick died due to lung cancer, and he was in his beautiful Minneapolis home when he left. He was a great inventor. He was extremely brilliant, intelligent, and I think we should all give it up for Frederick Jones, everyone. So happy Black History Month, day 9.